Welcome to day 19 of Barvember and our video solutions. Here's question 1, and we'll start as always with asking ourselves how many bars do we need? Well, I think it's just 1 bar, which is for all these apples. The number of apples is actually hidden in the pictures here, so we're going to start with the first bag, which is a bar, and we know the number of apples in it, which is 5, so we write it in the bar, followed by the 2 with 4, and we use a curly bracket as always to indicate the sum or the total, and this is an addition calculation of the parts or the bars that bracket covers, and we put in a question mark to represent what we're trying to find out or solve. So we can look at that, and the curly brackets telling us it's an addition problem. So you just follow through the maths here. Okay. Question 2, which will start as always with asking how many bars we have. So this is about Annie and her 2 jugs. So we're going to have 2 bars for jug A and jug B. Now, you could say, why haven't we written the number 14 in the bar for Annie? Because we know the number. Well, reading on, we can see that something's going to happen to bar A. So in this instance, instead of writing the 14 in the bar, we've written it outside and just indicated with a curly bracket that it covers the whole part, because we can see that we're about to take out 3 from bar A and add it to bar B. And in our third bullet there, we can see this keyword same. So the same amount of juice is in each jug, which indicates that at that point there, our bars are level. Where we've got the dotted red line, that represents that those parts need to be equal because we have the same amount in each one. Okay. And the question mark, as always, represents what we're trying to find out. What did jug B have initially? So I'll let you follow through the maths, and if you have any questions, speak to your teacher, please. Okay. And question 3, which we start as always, asking how many bars we need. Well, we've got some red roses and we've got some white roses, but it's just about the roses, so we'll start with 1 bar for the roses. And we've got 7 equal parts because we've got a fraction of 2/7. And these equal parts are always useful in bar modelling because they indicate to us that we may be about to do a multiplication or a division calculation. So there we have our standard picture of 2/7, 2 equal parts shaded and 5 other equal parts in a total of 7. I think we are actually going to separate them into 2 bars though, 1 for red and 1 for white, because we're actually being asked how many more are white than red, which is the difference between the two, and this is where we use our double-headed arrow to indicate it. We can see that that double-headed arrow covers 3 parts, and I'll let you follow through the maths. So there we are with our equal parts. We did both a division and a multiplication calculation, but our picture showed us clearly what we needed to divide by and what we needed to multiply by. Question 4, which we start as always as to how many bars we need. Well, we have 3 groups of children, so it's probably going to be 3 bars. Let's see. And our first and second bars are equal because we're told that the same number of children in the first and second. And our third bar's going to be bigger, and it's going to be bigger by 75. And we indicate that with our double-headed arrow. Now we're moving some children in order to make everything equal. And that means this group here need to be shared between the 3 groups in 3 equal parts. And I'll let you follow the maths through. So there we have it. That's the end of day 19 of Barvember. Only tomorrow to go. If you've got any questions, please speak to your teacher. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow for the final day of Barvember.